Hello. In this video, we will talk about hierarchical indexing for data management in Python. So we know Python has a main module called Pandas, and Pandas provides two data object structures. These are called series and data frame. So series is a one-dimensional data and data frame is a two-dimensional. And both can use hierarchical indexing. So this means there are two or more levels of index for one data object. For example, if we create a series in Pandas, so we can use PD series and with here 9 elements from 0 to 9, then we can set two level index. So one level is with alphabets and the second level is with number. So next we may go to Python IDE to explain more clearly. So first we have to load NumPy and Pandas, these two modules. Then we create a series with two index and with hierarchical level. So we can see this series, So you can see this series data has 9 random number, and these two columns are index. The first is outer index with alphabets A and B, C and D, but here means A1, A2, A3. And second level or inner index is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 like this. Because this number are incoming from this setting in data building. And you can use index method to show the index of this data object. So here we can see the index. There are two levels, so A1, A2, A3, B1, B3, and so on. Then you can use partial index to get the data if we have a hierarchical index. So here, for example, we just select the data associated with index number with B. And B is the outer index, right? So we show how it is going if we use D, the data with index B. So this series will be returned with only two members. And because out index is B has only one value, so in the result only show the inner index. So do not show because the outer index is B, right? But if we choose B to C with the column B to C, how it is going, then both two index with their corresponding value will be shown. So B1, B3, C1, C2. And you can also use the log function. But if we use the log function, we have to use double brackets. So here we select the values associated with index with B and D value. So it's quite clear, the B, D, and in the index number and with value. So the result is the two index levels series. You can also set with the true number. A number is true for the second level index, but the first level index use column, which means all the value will be selected. How it is going? So here you can see the out index ACD, but in the index does not show here because the value is 2. It's only one value. So the result is like one series with one level index. And with the hierarchical index, we can sometimes do reshaping data. We can use unstack method. Then the result will be a data frame. So one level of index will be transformed to columns in the data frame. So here, for example, we set a data unstack function. So the inner index will be sitting on the columns of the resulting data frame. And the corresponding values relationship does not change from the original series. Because several relationship of the hierarchical index has no value. For example, B2, there are no B2 value in the original series. So in the resulting data frame, show NaN here. This is not a number, missing value. And the inverse operation of the unstack is stack. So we can use, for example, unstack stack. Then it will be same as the data of original data frame. Original series with 2 level here and 9 value for the data. And for data frame, we can set both row and column with hierarchical index. For example, here we have 12 number for the values in the resulting data frame, and here we set the index with hierarchical with 2 lists, so list of lists, and columns with also list of lists. So in the columns, the first list is the state of America, and the second list element of the list is a list of color. So if we create this and show the results, it will be a data frame with 12 values, then index is A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the columns, their first level column is the state and the second level is color. So here means Ohio green 0, 3, 6, 9, Ohio red 1, 4, 7, 10, and Colorado green 2, 5, 8, 11. And you can also, because this 2 is the value of the index, but you can also set a name for this 2 column and 2 index and 2 columns. So here we can set index name and columns name, then show the result. So it will look quite complicated. Here state is upper level for the column. Color is the lower level for the column, and the key 1 is for the out index. Then key 2 is for the inner index, right? Then for example, we use frame Ohio, then only the values corresponding to the Ohio state will be shown. So here you can see 2 levels index not changed, but the value only show with the Ohio state. So here the state of Ohio does not show here. It is quite similar as the series because only 1 value for the Ohio in the column label. So does not show here, only show the color. And you can also change the keys, the index. So we can use the swap level, for example, key 1, key 2, key 1, key 2 swap. Then key 1 is out and key 2 is out index and key 1 is in the index. And also the Ohio, Colorado, but their relationship of the value between these index and columns are not changed. So we can also use a sort index to sort the values of the corresponding based on the 1 index. For example, here we set a level is 1. Level is 1 means the second index. So here we sort the values based on this index. Show how it is going. So now I can see the index from 1, 1 to 2 here. And other values and outer index correspondingly changed. And when you use the sort level, for example 0, 1, and usually we can set sort index later with the level 1, because if we swap a level, maybe the out level is not sorted. So usually we want to sort values based on the index of the outer index. So we can use swap level 0, 1 and sort index level based on 0. So you can see now the value are sorted based on the index number for the out index because we set a level 0 here. And with the hierarchical index, we can also calculate the very basic statistics, for example, sum based on one index level. So we can, for example, set frame group by level 0, then sum. Level 0, then A and B, right? So the second index are aggregated out, right? And you can also group by, for example, color. This is color. These columns in columns label. Then we have to set axis equals 1 because this is for the column. Then we show how it is going. So now the result is based on two values of color, and the state is aggregated out, and the first level index, second level index, and two values of color and their sum value. We also see how it is going with data frame. So first we create a data frame, and we show this data frame, 4 columns, and Pandas will set a default index 0 to 6 for this data frame. Then next you can use set index. Set index means we will choose columns as the labels, as the index label. So here we use set index C and D, which means we move this C and D as the index hierarchically. So we see how it is going. Then we show this frame 2. So now this data frame's value has only 2 columns for A, B. Then C and D move to index part. And this is hierarchical index. The out is the C and D. The out is C and in is D. Their values are 1, 2, 1, 2, and 0, 1, 2, right? And by default, if you use set index, so these 2 columns will be moved to index and they will not show here, but you can also keep them in the column. You can set a job equals false. So here, C, D here as index, but we also keep the C and D here. So these 2 columns actually the same as these 2 columns. C, D, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the same. And if you want to do the opposite of the set index, which means the index will move to the columns of the data frame, so you can use the reset index. Then Pandas will use the reset default number of index for this data frame, and C and D move back to data frame, but they sit in the first and the second column now. So in this video, we have just shown several very basic but important functions for working with hierarchical index for the Pandas data structures, series, and data frames. Thanks for watching.